going on, Jerome's? So I know, like, sometimes we get comments, why do you care about what the national media thinks? So a couple reasons. Number one, just pointing out media malfeasance. Also having it on record when the Vikings prove the haters and the losers wrong. And also, I just don't like that sports media, maybe media in general, I don't know, has boiled down to just hot takes and lies. You know, you can't just be like, I kind of like it, I kind of don't, right? Everything has to be all or nothing, very binary, 1 or 0, right? And it's so stupid. Like, honestly, it's devolved into just ridiculousness and also just blatant lies. Just making stuff up from whole cloth or sourcing other people and referencing other people who just make up lies, right? So it's just massively frustrating. And like I said, maybe it's not just sports journalism, right? Enter Colin Cowherd, who back to being turd, right? So for a while, he was correct. Calling a spade a spade. He's one of the few national media jabronis who went to bat for the Vikings and all that stuff. Like, even at the tail end of Kirk Cousins, like Cowherd was there. But as it turned out, Cowherd is just a major Sam Darnold toady. Maybe it's that Southern California connection. I don't know. But he is all up on Sam Darnold's ass, and he believes. He believes in 1-4. He believes in Ginger Jesus, all that stuff, right? But, of course, when it comes to JJ McCarthy, well, JJ McCarthy took Darnold's gerb, so obviously he must suck. That's basically Cowherd's rationale. And it's so weird because, yeah, JJ McCarthy is the guy. Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi both extended, both hitching their wagons to the future. Number 10 overall pick in 2024, highest drafted quarterback in team history. And Cowherd can't stand it. He can't stand it. Like, one of the reasons why he picked the Vikings to finish fourth in the NFC North is because they got rid of Darnold, right? But the Vikings are a good fourth place team. Shut up. So this is about more than a month ago. But now, just blatant lies. All right. So Vikes fan page pointed out correctly. I'm not calling out Vikes fan page, but McCarthy's thrown a pick in 3 days of practice open reports, which is fine. OTAs is a passing camp, and Kevin O'Connell keeps telling the media, that he tells JJ McCarthy, push the envelope, really push the. Again, what do they want McCarthy to do? Like, check it down. 4th and 8, let's check it down to TJ Hawkinson for 2 yards. Let's do that in OTAs, 7-on-7 drills. It's ridiculous. But, Cowherd, of course, with the super passive-aggressive shrugging emoji or man with short arms emoji. I don't know. And then he went in. Now, respect. His toady, his sidekick, Jason McIntyre, is definitely all in with McCarthy and the Vikings. But Cowherd, this is just lazy, right? So, talk. Literally, there's a chyron of McCarthy throws interception for third straight practice. Believe JJ McCarthy's an NFL-ready starter? Please. This is what he said. JJ McCarthy threw a pick for a third straight day and left a really pregnant, passive-aggressive pause there. My 2 questions are, I've seen 1 preseason game. Congratulations. He was good in it, by the way, 11-17, a $190, a couple touchdowns, passer rating. He was very good. I saw the highlights, didn't watch the game live. Oh, Riri, what kind of fan are you where you're not watching a Vikings-Raiders preseason game? Where are you? Then you get the 2 surgeries. So it was a meniscus repair and a follow-up injection. It was not 2 separate surgeries. It was, well, first off, if you want to call them by letter of the law, were there surgeries? Sure. Were they planned? Yes, they were. Also, stop treating these like these are 2 blown ACLs. Stop treating him like he's Brandon Roy out there or Jay Ajayi with those knees. Get out of here. So we don't know what he is. There's so much mystery here. Why does Minnesota keep flirting with other quarterbacks? Again, here are the lies. What does he mean flirting with other quarterbacks? Are the Vikings doing the flirting or are they getting hit on? Like, very unwanted advances from Aaron Rodgers at the bar. That's exactly what happened. Rodgers calling up Kevin O'Connell. Hey, Kevin O'Connell, we go way back like chiroprac. Can I be a Viking? No. That's exactly how things went down. But Kevin O'Connell's just too nice to completely throw him under the bus. Also, flirting with other quarterbacks. Oh, you mean Sam Darnold? The guy that they let walk out of the building? Oh, but they could. Darnold left the Vikings. They could have franchise tagged him, and they easily could have matched Seattle's deal if they wanted to. but they didn't. Oh, Ross Tucker coming in. Oh, but what about Daniel Jones? They wanted to pay Daniel Jones. Congratulations, whatever. Again, if they want to keep Daniel Jones, they could have kept Daniel Jones. You want to know why Daniel Jones left to join the Colts? Because he saw competition with Anthony Richardson open, and it could be, especially since Richardson's banged up now, but he didn't see a path to starting here with the Vikings. Oh, but $13 million for be a backup. Yeah, $13 million. It means you'd have $14 million tied up in your top two quarterbacks. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's a luxury of having a starter on his rookie deal. But obviously Daniel Jones saw that, oh, JJ McCarthy's going to start. I have zero chance. I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Indy, right? Then what else? There is nothing else. Literally, that's it. But again, the whole Rodgers stuff is like, oh, he's referencing Diana Rossini Athletic. Oh, it's 50-50. Oh, you fanboys better get ready because Rodgers is going to be... It's ridiculous. What do you mean? Minnesota flirting with other quarterbacks, huh? They didn't keep Darnold, they could have. They didn't keep Daniel Jones, they could have. They didn't sign Rodgers, they could have. They didn't draft Shedeur Sanders, they could have. What more do you want? Oh, let's just keep going with lies. Lies. And there's too many conflicting reports on JJ McCarthy, so I just find the whole thing. There's a lot of stuff I just don't know. I feel sometimes I'm getting a little bit of spin job here. What are the conflicting reports? What are the conflicting reports? Right. So, yes, you get, oh, well, he's throwing a pick in 3 practices. Okay. How's that conflicting with anything else? How about Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi and teammates, both offensive and defensive, always going to bat for JJ McCarthy because he's their guy? What's conflicting? Where is the magic bullet, like athletic reports? JJ McCarthy is sniffing glue and drooling all over the place at OTAs. Where's that? Huh? So ridiculous. It gets worse. It gets worse. Right? If you go back and look, McCarthy's arm is modest. His escapability is modest. His release wasn't super quick. There's no great trait. Tell me you've literally never seen a JJ McCarthy game. Like, honestly, I'm starting to wonder. Because it either boils down to Colin Cowherd is extremely stupid or he's a liar. Because everything that he just explained about JJ McCarthy, modest arm talent, no escapability, not a quick release, there's no great trait, he's the opposite. He's the opposite. Honestly, the concern about McCarthy is like, hey, he has to take a little mustard off the brat. You know what I mean? He's got a hose for an arm. He threatens every single blade of grass. Every single Vikings defender and Brian Flores has talked about how he's got extremely high-end arm talent. Also, his mobility is plus. Maybe he's not Lamar, maybe he's not Josh Allen, but he certainly can move. Also, his release is super quick. So, again, either Cowherd has never watched JJ McCarthy actually throw a football. So, or he's just straight up stupid. Maybe he did see tons of JJ McCarthy's games and tape, and he just literally cannot process it. So again, stupid or liar. It's the easiest way to explain these things. It's why I was always a Darnold fan. Darnold is tough with a big arm. He can be reckless. But there are times you watch Darnold and his ability to make big throws while moving is special. So again, we go to stupid or liar, right? So Darnold, tough. Yes. Big arm. Yes. Reckless. Yes. Yes. But I can't remember a single time last year. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm sure there was a couple. But a hallmark of Darnold's game is not his ability to make throws on the move. I don't get that. Is he athletic? Sure. Is he known for making plays off script? Okay. He's not a statue by any means. He can improvise a little bit, but it's not like he's Fran Tarkenton back there just scrambling and gambling and then making plays. It ain't happening. I don't get McCarthy's wow trait. I think Jordan Love has an incredible arm. He's got a whip. He's also super athletic. I mean, Jordan Love has a great arm. I wouldn't say super athletic. I don't see the wow with McCarthy. That's great. It's great. Great. It's okay. It's okay. We got this, we got that, and we got this. So, Again, we talk about the national media's malfeasance and lies because it's good to have it on record, because you know that they're just going to backtrack. Once JJ McCarthy wins Comeback Player of the Year, wins the Super Bowl for the Vikings in his first year starting, it'd be like, oh, I always believed in JJ McCarthy, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. Colin. No, again, we got to put this in the archive and on record. And, of course, Cowherd is basically basing his entire premise on, oh, he threw an interception in 3 practices. Oh, what happened? What happened? The media got their first look at Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold. He threw 2 interceptions in a 7-on-7 goal line setting. Where was that? Where was any mention of this at all with Cowherd? So, again, I don't know what it is. Like, is Cowherd secretly Darnold's father? Like, was Colin Cowherd the milkman or the pool guy? What the hell is going on here? I simply do not understand it. But now, things get a lot easier when you realize that Cowherd was only in the tank for the Vikings because of Darnold. And the only reason he hates McCarthy now and the Vikings is because McCarthy took Darnold's job. But it's okay. Again, it gets tiring. But also the fact that it's so blatant, and with any modicum level of critical thinking, you just realize that they're lying. Just flat out making stuff up. And it kind of makes me want to be like, hey, maybe I should be a national media jabroni haircut because I could lie and get paid a lot for it. But Colin, it's frustrating, isn't it? But I digress. Anyways, Colin Cowherd just make stuff up about JJ McCarthy. Okay. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol. Production value.